In June, as our school year winds down, I like to end the year with a collaborative project. Each year, it is a different focus, but it is always based on two things: the areas of study we dove into the most, and the child's bandwidth for creativity and imagination at this time of the year. I choose to end the year like this for two reasons. The first being, in the last few weeks of school, children are generally depleted of their ability to focus for extended periods of time and therefore need more guidance to make it to the finish line, so to speak. They see summer vacation on their horizon and need closer limits to exercise their freedoms in order to feel confidently successful with their work. Secondly, having a focused project gives us something in common to share about as we embark on our summer separation and won't see each other for 2 months. It is a way to feel the depth of our community that we have built this year. On the last day of school, we celebrate our year together and our work with a gallery. A year-end project like this meets the needs for children while offering many open-ended choices for self-expression. This year, our year-end project is Imagination Island. This is a work I learned about while in training, and it truly is as open-ended as your imagination will allow. This topic came around after a year of studying Earth and its various parts. We learned about the creation of our solar system, the formation of our planet, and all of the changes it underwent to be ready to support living things. We also looked at seasons. How seasons are created by observing the Earth's tilt on its axis, its rotation and revolution around the sun. Most recently, we studied different weather patterns and changes on Earth that affect our day-to-day life as human beings. We studied cartography and map making and the diversity of plants and animals on Earth. Not to forget our many art and writing lessons this year. So before we head off on our summer adventures, we're going to study one last thing on our planet: land and water forms. Simple and advanced land and water forms available for purchase on Montessori for Everyone's website and supplementing with books and videos. The limits I have set on this work are at least 4 different kinds of land forms, 4 water forms, and 4 unique geographical features from the advanced set of cards. At least 3 different kinds of plants and animals each. They can be real or imaginary. Their imaginary island must use a design medium such as paint, crayons, markers, or even nature collections. There will be a written piece to accompany their work and done at each child's level. All of this is broken down into small steps or stages to support confident success with the work. Each stage has a goal date, formerly known as due date, to aim for completion of that step and keep us on track for the gallery on the last day. Exposing second plane children to steps, stages, projects, and goals are all part of helping them flex their executive functioning muscles in a creative way while supporting their need for social development. The stages are as follows. Stage 1, research and planning. Research. I like to ask a lot of thought-provoking questions, such as, what are the various types of land and water forms? Can you name them all? Can you place them around your home and play I Spy with your family? Can you watch an educational video about them or find them in a book or magazine? All good scientists begin with research. Planning. Which ones are most interesting to you? Begin to draw these on scrap paper or practice your drawing skills. What plants and animals will live on your island and in the water surrounding it? Will there be humans or perhaps robots like Roz from our read aloud book this year, The Wild Robot? Is this island in the past, present, or future? What is the weather like on your island and does it change? Imagine all of the details you can. Stage 2, drafting a visual and written expression. Stage 3, designing visual features and editing writing. Stage 4, adding final touches to the visual and written work. Stage 5, show and share on the last day of school celebration in our gallery. These stages are expressed in more detail for the children to help them think and reflect on what they desire for their work. Traditionally, whole group projects are not found in Montessori classrooms. However, when they are approached in connection with our cosmic curriculum, they are left open with many opportunities for individual expression given support for executive functioning skills to develop, i.e., freedom within limits, and they support the sensitive period for social development or any other sensitive periods, then they are indeed Montessori. They are formulated with these direct aims in mind. It is important that when you present a topic such as this, you be sure to inspire imagination. I did this by making my own island and writing a creative story about it, which I will share at the end of this video. I used a combination of watercolors and pencil crayons in my design to show diversity in between mediums. I named my island Inspirate, which is Latin for inspiration, as I hope it will inspire my students to dive into their own imagination. When many islands come together, it is called an archipelago. Each of us is like a unique island. We have special characteristics that make up who we are, and together we form a unique cluster of life. For this reason, our end-of-year gallery will be called Archipelago Art Museum. I will be documenting more of this project throughout the month of June, so be sure to tune in. Without further ado, let's hear the story. Welcome to Inspirate Island, discovered in 2064 by the famous explorer Rose Glenn. With this map, you can travel to many wild corners of the island and discover some terrific adventures. Let me tell you more about it. Inspirate Island is located in the southern hemisphere of planet Earth. It is very warm there because it is always summer. It is a large island that would take many weeks to see every corner. It is surrounded by water on all sides, as every island is. It has lush forests and sandy beaches. It is home to a voluptuous volcano that erupts every 29 years. The lava from the volcano flows into Lizard Lake and Pink Pineapple Pond and turns into gemstones of great value. Did you notice that Lizard Lake is spelled with two Z's instead of one? That is because it is guarded by two giant lizards. It is very rare to see them both at the same time. If you travel west from the volcano, you will find the lovely lagoon that is filled by way of Swan Strait. Southeast from there is the Ridiculous Reef. Ridiculous because it is ridiculously large. Slightly north, you will come across Carrot Cove, where you can eat carrots for days. This cove is guarded by a giant octopus and should not be traveled by boat. He will pull your boat underwater. Cross the Itchy Isthmus if you dare. Wear protective gear, as the poison ivy will make you itchy. Once across, you will find the great grasslands full of free roaming giraffes. They love to snuggle, so prepare to spend the night. Don't go near the northern part of this landform, as you will be awfully close to Shark Shelf, a giant underwater drop-off into a trench guarded by great white sharks. If you travel back east, you can paddle your boat up Gardenia Gulf and see the gardenia flowers in bloom all year long. They smell like sweet honey. Once there, you have two options. Travel further east to Monkey Mountains, where you can see many baby monkeys. They never grow up. They are babies forever. You can ride Roller Coaster River back south or hike the mountains to Koala Cliff and Waterfall. If you don't want to go east, you can go west and discover Blueberry Bay and Beach, perfect for eating giant blueberries while relaxing on the sandy beach. A little further down is Prickly Peninsula. Be careful, do not get stuck in the prickles. Once past there, you will find Snail Cape, where all of the snails wear capes to protect the island by spreading their smelly slime on visitors who aren't peaceful. There is still so much to uncover on Inspirate Island, and what you find there when you adventure is up to your imagination.